Nothing you do ever feels quite good enough. You finish something and instead of feeling satisfied you see only the flaws. You work harder than anyone around you. And yet somehow it is never enough. Sound familiar? Today we talk about why perfectionism is not the strength most people think it is. And what it is really costing you. Perfectionism is one of those traits that sounds admirable on the surface. High standards. Attention to detail. A drive to do things well. And in small doses it is. But true perfectionism, the kind that paralyzes, that exhausts, that makes you feel like nothing you do is ever quite enough, is not a strength. It is a wound wearing the disguise of one. One of the deepest roots of perfectionism is the belief that your worth is conditional. That you are only lovable, only acceptable, only safe when you perform perfectly. This belief almost always begins in childhood. In environments where love or approval was given in response to achievement rather than simply for existing. Where making mistakes led to criticism, shame, or withdrawal of affection. The child in that environment learns very quickly, I must be perfect to be loved. And carries that lesson into adulthood long after it has stopped being true. Welcome back to Psych and Love. The channel where we explore the deepest secrets of the human heart and mind. I am so glad you are here today. If you are new here, please subscribe and join our Gen G Love family. We are growing every single day and I do not want you to miss a single video. Today we are talking about something that wears the mask of a virtue but so often acts like a prison. Perfectionism. And if what you have heard so far already resonates, what comes next is going to explain a great deal about your life. Let us continue. Another root is the fear of judgment. Perfectionists are often deeply sensitive to criticism, not because they are weak, but because they have tied their identity so closely to their output that criticism of their work feels like criticism of their worth as a person. So they work harder and harder to produce something that cannot be criticized. But of course nothing is ever truly perfect. And so the cycle never ends. Perfectionism is also closely linked to procrastination, which surprises most people. Because if the goal is perfection and perfection feels impossible, sometimes the easiest choice is to not start at all. To stay in the planning phase forever. Because a thing not started cannot be judged as imperfect. This is one of the most painful ways perfectionism steals from us not just our peace, but our potential. Healing perfectionism does not mean lowering your standards. It means separating your worth from your output. Understanding that you are valuable not because of what you produce or achieve but simply because you exist. That mistakes are not evidence of inadequacy. They are evidence of trying. And trying imperfectly, messily, humanly is always braver than the paralysis of waiting until everything is perfect before you begin. That is it for today's video on Psych and Love. If this video spoke to your heart, please give it a big thumbs up. It takes just 1 second and it means the world to us. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this today. And if you have not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button right now and become part of our Gen G Love family. We are building something special here together. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single comment and I love hearing from you. See you in the next video. Until then, take care of yourself.